All right, now here. Thank you guys for tuning in. So reciprocity, reciprocity. You wasn't getting none. All right. Could have possibly been in a one-sided relationship, which is an imbalanced dynamic where one partner invests significantly more time, energy, and effort than the other. It can be emotionally, mentally, and physically draining for the partner putting in more effort. Okay. So with effort imbalance, like one partner consistently initiates contact, plans dates, or offers emotional support without receiving the same in return, there's no reciprocity. Lack of reciprocity, one partner feels like they're not getting the level of support they deserve. Communication issues, the relationship may indicate problems with communication or compatibility. Uncertainty, the relationship can feel uncertain and lack balance. Overwhelming, the self-sacrificing partner may feel overwhelmed by the responsibility of managing the relationship alone. Okay, so whoever's going to resonate with this message, you could have been in a one-sided relationship. Okay, you could have been the one doing all the planning, doing all the healing, trying to make things healthy, while another person was checking out, and using your behavior to, or whatever you was doing, your challenges, to quote unquote push them away or give them a reason as to why they didn't need to reciprocate in the relationship the way that you were. Okay, it's like somebody just wanted you to be happy-go-lucky, somebody didn't want to grow up, somebody just wanted to be a Toys R Us kid. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into the tarot first. Then we're going to go into Life Happens Oracle deck. Then we're going to go to the Arcanium Hybrid Tarot Oracle deck, and then we're going to finish it up with the Divine Angel Oracle deck. Okay, hope you guys are doing well and blessed. I know I am. All right, so let's see, something about circumstances, something about this one-sided relationship, spirit. What do we need to know? We have the Knight of Cups. There's 3 coming out. Am I taking all 3? Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. You had a one-track mind here, collective. It looks like, you know, to be successful was to have a family, have a mate on your side, you know, white picket fence, a house, 2 kids, and a dog, stuff like that. Like, you had this idea that success was having a divine love, a happy family, and this is somebody who knew this. Okay, they could have came in with an offer of love. They also had the idea of the same thing, but they did not. Okay, this is somebody who always wanted you to carry the load of it. Like, it's like somebody wanted you to say, well, I'm helping you with your dream. This is not really what I want, but I like the way it looks. Okay, so it's like somebody just wasn't really fully invested. Maybe you're very assertive and you could have went towards this person with an offer, okay, to celebrate and to become a union with them, and that's fine. It could have been very public. You could have found yourself on a journey alone. Could have removed yourself from a situation that no longer served you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So bottom of the deck, the Magician. You realize that whatever you was trying to make with this individual, that it wasn't going to manifest. Okay, so you decided to manifest elsewhere. You decided to take your I'm gonna say your happy-go-lucky ass someplace else. You decided to create on your own, or you just decided to just do something independently. Give back what someone you felt was supposed to give back to you. Why does it feel like somebody felt like they was doing you a favor? Maybe you seen something, you took action towards it here, collective. But this is something that somebody just didn't want to do. I feel like somebody just wanted to come in and just maybe play with you. this can be an energy. Okay, so again, if you are a feminine energy, right, and we both, I mean, this is all energy, y'all. So whether you're a masculine or a feminine, like, it does not matter, but we all embody all, both masculine and feminine within us, and depending on which one we're mostly operating in, I hate to say this because I don't really like the concept of this, but society says like men are natural hunters and they're the chasers, and while women are the nurturers, but women also are protectors as well. They protect their young and the family and stuff like that. Well, maybe if you are a woman and you went after a man with a cup of offer, a romantic offer, this person, the man could have felt like you was out of the order. You wasn't following the natural order of things. Like, this is somebody who felt like you did something wrong out the back by approaching them, by making yourself seen, by being assertive. It's like you snatch some sort of masculine from them. Like, maybe you showed up more masculine to this person, and I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. This is somebody who just thinks this way. You just don't think the same as this person. Okay, this is somebody who didn't see you first here, collective, and they feel like if they didn't see you first and you seen them first, then the order was mixed up, or they wasn't going to fully invest in the connection here. Okay, but they still participated in it. It's like somebody had to convince them that they could be in a relationship with you, but they really didn't find themselves to be the masculine in the relationship the way that they wanted to appear. It's like somebody wants to blame you for ripping away that part of them, that ability for them to actually manifest you into their life and come towards you. Like, who the fuck got time to waste? Like as collective, I feel like you're a go-getter. I feel like especially if you're a woman, you're a go-getter, you're very independent. You're a self-starter, you believe in self-care, self-love, you believe in manifestation, you believe in following your dreams, you believe, and you are very intimidated when it comes to weak ass individuals. And I'm just going to put it like that, okay? People who feel like, oh, it has to be a natural order, that you just have to sit and wait, and that you have to do X, Y, and Z, right? And it's like, this is somebody who came into your life to try to make it seem as if you would have listened to natural order, things would have went your way. Okay, it's like somebody wants you to have to wait. So maybe it's a good and a bad thing. It's to slow you down when it comes to your own impulses, especially when it comes to your heart place and wanting to build with people who are not aligned with you. Okay, just wait, right? Just wait. I feel like this is a connection that did not last because you realize that you felt more in tune in the relationship. You felt like you weren't receiving what you were giving in return in the relationship, so you decided to manifest someplace else. You decided to take a risk on yourself here, collective, okay? And you took some sort of inspired action like you always do, okay? I feel like this time you just focus more so on yourself. If you have children, your children. Now you're following more logic here. You're realizing that most people on the planet are thinking in that traditional sense that men are hunters, and if you take away their ability to chase you and to hunt after you, then it's going to be detrimental for you later on, because you're taking away their natural ability to do what they do, okay? They will blame you for this. Instead of speaking upon this or just leaving you alone here, collective, they will come into your energy to shame you, to humiliate you, even in private. And it's going to be up to you to remove yourself from the situation. I hope I didn't say too much, but it is what it is. All right, let's see. It's like somebody felt like you caused the imbalance by coming towards them. The natural order, something about the natural order. Somebody blamed you for not following the natural order. Let me write that down because that might be the title of this message. Okay. Yeah, I feel like people feel like a feminine energy should not be assertive. That puts them more so in a masculine energy. But I do feel like you are a very well balanced individual. You embrace both your masculine and your feminine energy. This is what intimidates other people. Okay, that comes into your space. It's like, wow, it's like you're a circus act. Defense mechanism. We're gonna clarify that. Yeah, I feel like somebody hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. It's like I said, somebody really felt like you took their ability to be who they know that they are, like a natural hunter. Okay, it says defense mechanisms in romance are unconscious psychological strategies used to protect against emotional pain, anxiety, or vulnerability, often leading to conflict, distance, or toxicity. Somebody feel like you did something out of order. Okay, if you approach this individual here, collective, because again, maybe you like what you've seen. Remember, social media got big recent. Maybe this person came across your stream or whatever, and you was like, oh shoot, he's cute. Like I would like to, meet him and see what he's about or whatever. He looks like he's fun or whatever. And you could have just slid up in that DM, or you could have liked the picture. You could have said something underneath his post or something like that. And he took eye. This person took eye to you here, collective. But the fact that you actually initiated, this person couldn't this person couldn't get over it unconsciously in their psychology. They couldn't understand why they had such animosity towards you, why they felt so distant and so toxic in this relationship. Okay, it says karmic examples including stonewalling, projection, gaslighting, and passive aggression. Recognizing these behaviors such as the four horsemen. Wow, and you see he's on the horse, right? The Knight of Cups. Is criticism, contempt, defensiveness, stonewalling is crucial for fostering healthier, more intimate communication, right? So again, this person put up his defense mechanisms. Okay, yep, because you came in as the masculine energy, even though you also had some nurturing qualities to offer. Okay, but this is like somebody who is stuck. They're fixated on the things that are out of their own natural order, the things that they cannot understand, the things that they grew up on. Okay, this is somebody who is not hip. They don't understand what the unconscious psychological mind will bring, but you are here, collective. It's like you never was in that energy. Like you always are balanced. Yeah, change. Change under the six of wands here. You are somebody who comes in people's lives to change the way that they view the natural order here. That there's nothing wrong with being assertive, or there's nothing wrong with, men cooking, and, men caring for children, and, men hugging and loving for real and being vulnerable. While you can take out the trash, and you can change a tire, and you can do, the things that they say masculines are supposed to do. I feel like you are just somebody who is just very well rounded. You're very consciously aware of the two energies that are supposed to balance each other out within self. This is somebody who just isn't balanced, okay? This is somebody, like I said, who follows a lot of the hierarchy as well. And so when you came, right, and you gave them some sort of offer, it really knocked off the balance of your relationship. It changed the dynamics of how they viewed you. It changed how the relationship was going to go. And it absolutely was no fault of your own, okay? It's just that the two of you aren't balanced, and this person is in an imbalanced state. They have to balance out both their masculine and feminine energies. And I do feel like this is somebody who realized that you were balanced here, collective, that you were always going to be ahead of them in all kinds of things. This is somebody who just wanted to shame you. This is somebody who wanted to make you feel less than what you were here, collective, because somebody didn't want you to seem or feel as successful as you are, as, empowering as you are. But I feel like you follow that saying, be the change that you want to see, right? It's something that you're not stopping, okay? But you're acknowledging how you as a beautiful soul affected someone who was uncomfortable with who you are, okay? This is what caused the imbalance in your relationship, the conflict, the toxicity. This is what welcomed it in. Just you being you, and them seeing their deficit when standing next to you here, collective. This is like an emotional abuser. This is somebody who doesn't know how to tap into their feminine side. They're a very imbalanced individual, but you bring them in, like you come into people's life and you change it one way or another, or they try to change yours. And most times it is for the better, whether they see it as that or not. We have a masculine energy with the 10 of Cups. What? I feel like you dominated this here, collective. Divine love, stability. I feel like here, collective, somebody felt like you were more in your masculine energy and a connection, a home, a family life. Okay, maybe you worked, and maybe this person was a street pharmacist or something like that. They didn't have any stability, but you had the stability. I feel like here, collective, you always maintained some sort of masculine energy because you knew you had to take care of a family. This person here, collective, they know that they dropped the ball, though they benefited while being in this connection with you. They could not show up. They could not show up here, collective. I'm hearing you harder than a lot of these ninjas. Yeah, you harder than a lot of these ninjas. And this is somebody who puts you in a place of competition instead of a place of, partnership. This is somebody who feels that you are better than them. And because they feel like you are better than them, you don't feel like you're better than them, okay? They feel that you are better than them, so they have to do things to make you feel weaker in the connection. This is a toxic masculine. They always in a defense defensive mode here. And if you speak your truth here, collective, in regards to some sort of dysfunction or disharmony, this is somebody who feels like you are being who you are, who they know you are, like a dude. Somebody puts you in a dude's place, not being balanced, not being healthy, but somebody wants you to see yourself as being the problem, but they're really the problem. It's a projection. This is somebody who is very passive aggressive as well. This is somebody who will silent treatment you. Again, I'm just letting you know what happened in the dynamic of your relationship. Okay? Especially if you're an independent woman. If you're an independent woman, and yes, we're always going to have challenges, this is somebody who feels like, you're too independent. You too in your masculine energy. And this is a complete turn off for them. But that's because they're not stepping into their full power, their full potential, by honoring their feminine side, because you honor both of yours. This is somebody who knows that you are very caring. You are someone who is a homemaker as well. Like, you take care of home. You take care of yourself. You're very nurturing. You're very kind, but you also take care of business. You have a very stable energy, and this person feels that you do. And it makes them feel unstable. So they have to mess up the entire dynamic of a relationship that can go very well. But this is somebody whose ego is still fragile. We have nurturing. I'm telling you. You decided to remove yourself from the situation because this is somebody who wasn't looking at you as a nurturing individual here. You had to start some sort of new beginning on your own, nurture your own self, your own peace, take your freedom back. I feel like here, collective, this is something that this person just did not want to see in you because they were so hell-bent on seeing you in a masculine energy, taking charge and taking care of things and keeping things in order. This is just somebody who just wanted to keep you stuck in a place in their mind so they can treat you how they felt like you deserve to be treated, because they felt like you was doing something to them on purpose. Like, this is somebody who isn't very much balanced. We have desperate at the bottom of the deck. Somebody looked at you like a desperate energy. Real talk. Especially if you seek them, because they felt like you snatched something from them here, collective. Somebody looked at you as being desperate to manifest a connection with them. Wow. I feel like a lot of people can place this type of energy on you here, collective. Like, it's a power of the thought. Okay. If you were seen with being in different relationships over the courses of your years, it's like people in their mind can say that you're this, and they think it. It's about something about the power of thoughts, how people manifest, how you are showing up, how your energy is reflecting outside. And it's only because most people believe in this hierarchy. Most people believe in this order, that men are hunters, and if a woman is too independent, they're too masculine, and they're too challenging, and they're too difficult, and they're too much, and they this and they this and they this. It's like they don't give a whole perspective as to who we should be as human beings. It's like, pick a side. You're one or the other, but you are rounded. You're a whole. You come from a masculine energy and a feminine energy. Created together is two energies in one body. Like, that's simple math. Like, that's real simple math. But for whatever reason, it could have been hard for you in love to manifest true love connections because you are a well-rounded person. This ball, and then the sun here, I just feel like you're so rounded, you're whole, you're just a very whole person, and you still see the light, you still see the sun, but you already know, like, you might be in this alone for a while. That could be the secret, by embracing what you know. Yeah, most people would get uncomfortable with the truth of the matter because they're not ready to confront that energy within them, the subconscious, the unconscious mind, the psychology of it. Most people will not go to a therapist to talk about their true feelings and be vulnerable because they feel like they still have that mindset of, oh, going to a therapist is being crazy, that means something's wrong with me. And you know, a lot of people don't want nothing to be wrong with them. So this is like the energy that you had to face. Okay, so this is a separation reading. You are not in connection with this energy anymore. This is someone who, again, like I said, that you once was in connection with, and held on to some sort of grudge while you were in the relationship with them, because they felt like they were under some sort of attack. They felt like the order was wrong. God also wanted to show you as well, confirmation that this is how, if you are still seeking like love and connection, that you must wait. Okay, you must wait. Not every person that comes to you with an offer will be your person, but then that would just be you using your logic and saying, well, I know you're coming towards me, but you're married. What am I going to do with a married man? You're definitely not my person, right? He's going to give you clues as to who is going to be your Knight of Cups, but it's something about the waiting season. This could be your waiting season here, collective. This can be your waiting season. If you realize that any relationships that you approached, they turned out to be disastrous because of some sort of law that you didn't follow or abide by on the physical realm. You just operating in a higher you're operating in a higher octave, degree, level. You're at a higher level than a lot of people that you're going to encounter, and you're either going to submit to the world order, or you're just going to be waiting around for a while, and that's fine too. You can always find other things to focus on and work on. Yeah. All right, let's see. You don't always have to run to the arms of the one who claims they love you, okay? You can always run to your endeavors. We have the Temperance. I'm telling you, you are very balanced. You is going to bring balance to this energy here. Emotional alchemy is at work Fiery emotions are cooling into understanding and compassion. Integration, adaptability, and alchemy. You have alchemized yourself here, collective. You have become balanced with your land and your water, your masculine and your feminine energies, and yet you are continuously finding yourself in imbalanced relationships because other people are not. They're not tapping into both energies in a healthy way. Okay. So you come in very balanced. You came into this energy, you came into this person's life to bring balance and peace and understanding, like true love to their life. They couldn't see it that way. They won't see it that way, especially if they're fixed on that, that hierarchy, the way the world should be. People miss out on a lot of good relationships with, especially women who are very independent and very assertive in certain stances. This is a woman that's going to take care of everything. This is somebody who is going to make sure the ducks are in a row. This is a woman who is going to be able to take care of themselves and even maybe hold you down if you lose your job or something happens, you get into an accident. This is the type of woman that you would want by your side. But unfortunately, men are going to be men. They're going to be in their ego. Some just feel like, we are the heads of the household, and we are the masters. We are the leaders. And if anything falls short of that, we don't want it. A lot of men miss out on good women who have stepped into their full power, okay, because they're half stepping, okay. So now that you know this here, okay, the change is coming where you will now seek your rewards here. You are successfully moving on towards things that are encouraging to you, celebrating yourself and all you've achieved. Your desires are aligning with reality. You're now stepping in a place of satisfaction, understanding, wish fulfillment, indulgence, because you understand that, it was never you. Okay. It was never you, but you having compassion for those who still struggling. You allow them to be where they are while you continue to move ahead, while you continue to make changes for your own life peacefully. Okay, very much rewarding here. Like I said, you are just someone who is just very loving. You have a very whole, grounded, loving spirit. You will give your all to somebody who is giving their all to you. But to be in a imbalanced relationship where someone feels that they can cheat on you, they can disrespect you because they feel they are weaker than you or less than you, this is just someone who should not be in the dating pool. This is somebody who needs to just really work on their inner selves and tap into both of their energies, so that way they can become as balanced as you here, collective, and not put it as a competition. I feel like you try to celebrate with a lot of people here, collective, that are in a one-way defensive energy. We have balance. Wow. Adaptability and flexibility are crucial as you prioritize competing demands, prioritizing in time management. You balance out your masculine and your feminine energy. You are a 10 of cups and you are a masculine energy. You are full of love and you are nurturing and you're kind, but you're also assertive. You're independent. You can fix a tire. You can make a meal. You can change a diaper. You can take out the trash. Like, you are just very well rounded. You don't look at a household where tasks are, because you're a boy and I'm a girl, I'll do this and you do that. You don't look at that. It's an equal give and take where you are here, collective. You bring a lot of absolute balance in your connections here. You're just not very much appreciated because somebody feels like you are breaking the rules of the hierarchy. Someone feels that you're breaking the rules, but you bring nothing, but you bring so much balance, so much peace, so much love. This is like an equal give and take here. You're not a very selfish person. You're very fair at that, especially when it comes to the finances too. You're not trying to be imbalanced. You're not trying to knock somebody off of their whatever. If it can go 50-50, that's what you're doing. But if somebody is making more, of course they're going to pay more. Like, you're very fair when it comes to certain things here. You step in where need be. Like, all the time. Like, what is the problem? Like, these energies are really pissing me clean off. This karmic energy, it's really, and they don't even know that they're karmic. That's what's more sad about it, because they're following some sort of world order that they have been conditioned to believe to be the right way. We have poverty. Why? This could be you, this can be them. Maybe you feel like you lack something for the world here. Or maybe you need to always have to maybe even start new beginnings. It can leave you with a lack of. Maybe feeling alienated, disgraced because you're not following the world order. And this is why you have to continuously nurture yourself. This is why you have to continuously, start anew. Because you're being kicked out of the hierarchy here, collective. It's like something the hierarchy wants you to learn, but you're not. You're going against it, even if it costs you some sort of stability. It says you may be experiencing financial hardship or isolation, but help is closer than it seems. It's because you're not following the hierarchy here, collective. But God is going to, or God always got your back, though. Okay, the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. It's like a new job, project, investment, or area of study is beginning to unfold. Because ambition, new opportunity, and potential is on its way here. God always has your back. I feel like at this very moment, he really wants you to be isolated from the world and wants you to create something new, because there's a new big opportunity that's definitely coming your way here. So that way you can come up out of this desperate energy. It's like saying, like God is saying, like, you don't need these people to balance you out. You're already balanced. They needed you here, collective. It's about you finding your worth. It's about you realizing exactly who you truly are here on this earthly plane. You are not the same. And it's not to put you up here and people down here, but you have to realize this. Even if you are experiencing some sort of temporary setback in your finances, in your home life, or whatever here, collective, you are not the same. Even if you are isolated, there is a reason why you need to be isolated, so you can nurture yourself here, because a lot of people have put you in a desperate situation. They have labeled you as being desperate because always needing to have some sort of family situation going on when everybody wants the family. But for you here, collective, it's going to be very harder for you to obtain, because it's something that you have to do independently, and God is going to bring exactly who you have been manifesting. Okay? Just hold tight. Just hold tight. You don't have to give your cup or your love or your offer to anybody who isn't going to be balanced enough to enjoy your energy and yours. You don't. Trust and alignment came out, but we're not taking that, unfortunately. Unless it comes back out. We have reassurance. 747, trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts. You know you're balanced, okay? You know what causes the toxic relationships. You know you're not the toxic one. You know you're doing something that's just not in this world's order, okay? So you just have to reassure to find some sort of comfort within yourself, the things that you are doing. Maintain who you truly are as a person here, collective, because there's nothing that you're doing wrong. You're not trying to harm nobody. You're not secretly trying to be in somebody's energy to steal it. You're not trying to do any of that. You're trying to bring peace and harmony. So bring peace and harmony to yourself. 747. reassurance. This is reassuring you that you are on the right path, that you're doing the right thing. Listen to your intuition. Trust yourself. Okay. It's all about self-discovery. We have simplification here. Okay, 654. Simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. After you decided to change your dynamics, the people who you are around here, collective, understanding and identifying that, you know what? You cannot make somebody change who don't want to change. You cannot make somebody see something different that they don't want to see different. You can continue moving forward in your own rewards and your own success. You can continue to keep changing for you. Okay, this is you simplifying your life by, again, people will drop off. They will drop off. Your path is going to become so much lighter and so much clearer, because you're not going to have somebody to lean on to your left, and you're not going to have anybody to lean on to your right. You just have to focus directly on moving forward with the Most High. And that's just on period. Now, whatever comes along the way will come. But anything that's from your past, that's still holding on to your past, that's still not changing, that still see you as being what they want you to be, they got to drop off. They got to drop off now. It's like a behavior. You can sense behaviors here. Like if somebody can say what they want to say all day long in your face, but their behavior will always tell the truth. Somebody can say how much they care for you, how much they love you, how much they want you to be in their life, but they don't pick up the phone. They don't call. They don't try to make any plans with you. They don't check on you. They don't do nothing. But they mouth be talking all day, every day. But they actions be stuck. It be still. You looking for balance here, collective. That mouth and those actions need to match. If it ain't matching, you know it ain't for you. Yep. We have adaptability. It's 765. You are flexible and capable of facing changes. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise. Balance. Okay? Balance. It's time for you to really step into your masculine energy at this time. Okay? When it comes to your finances and when it comes to your stability. All right? If you have little ones, you are also going to be that nurturing type. You're going to forge, or you're going to invest in your little ones, because you're not facing these changes alone. We have manifest your dreams. Manifest your dreams in this isolation. Manifest your dreams in this poverty. Manifest your dreams in this full energy with the new beginnings and nurturing. Manifest your dreams, baby. Okay? You are a kind, loving soul. You are nurturing. Be kind to yourself while doing so. 4, 5, 6, it says you have the power to make things happen. It is time for you to take action with faith and confidence, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting you every step of the way. It doesn't matter what hiccups you find yourself in, how people alienate you, how people put on, how people have certain perspectives about you here, collective, certain thoughts or whatever, and they're not God. Their feelings don't matter. They don't matter. We have trust. Trust came back out. Remember I said, if it comes back out, it'll come back out. 232, trust in yourself and the universe. Have faith in the divine plan and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Okay? So yeah, you might have found yourself in the place of new beginnings. You might have had to repeat a cycle continuously, just so that way you can clear your energy out of the people who were holding you back, the imbalance, the people who were judging you secretly or privately, the people who were thinking that you were desperate because you are a round person and you believe in love, you believe in being an independent person at the same time, you believe in partnership, you believe in having your own, you believe in having, you believe in healthy things. Okay? You had to clear your energy away from people who wanted you to just be a doormat. Be okay with the stonewalling and the projection. Be okay with the four horsemen, the criticism, the contempt, the defensiveness, the stonewalling. But that's not you. This is all I have for you. Until next time, namaste.